And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pastor Mike. It's the second edition of this evening's games. Earlier on, we were covering the Scottish Premiership matches, which were Celtic 1, Aberdeen 0, and St Mirren 1, Hamilton 1. But tonight, we are covering the second match of Champions League fixtures. Today, we've got Fraz and Stevie on Sevilla against Dortmund, and myself and Roscoe on Porto versus Juventus. How are we feeling tonight, boys?
Good.
Look forward to it.
Good stuff, good stuff. First of all, we'll go to Roscoe for the teams between Porto and Juventus.
Yeah, I would. They're just a way to kick off here. Apologies about pronunciations here. I'm probably going to butcher a few of them. Okay, so for Porto, it's Marcusson in goal, Manafa, Pepe, Mbemba, Sanusi, Corona, Oliveira, Uribe, Otavio, Marega, and Taremi. And then for Juventus, it's Szczesny in goal, Sandro, Chiellini, Delict, Danilo, McKennie, Bentancur, Rabiot, Chiesa, Ronaldo, and Kulusevski.
Well done.
Didn't do too badly there.
Very good.
Bloody good innings, Giles.
So what are you thinking ahead of the game then, Roscoe?
I don't know, mate, to be honest. I have no idea. I haven't really thought about it. I'm just going to go completely wing it with a 2-0 Juventus win here.
Fair game. Stevie, you're on the Sevilla depression.
Severely disabled, yes. Sevilla v Dortmund. Yep. I'll start with the Sevilla lineup. They go with Bono and goals, not to be confused with the lead singer of U2. And they have a back four of Navas, Koundé, Diego Carlos, and Izquierdo. Midfield three of Jordan, Fernando, Rakitic, and the front line is Gomez, Enesiri, and Suso. Dortmund go with hits and goals, Guerrero, Hummels, Akanji, and Murray Bowser at the back. In the middle, they've got Bellingham, Emre Can, and Dahoud. And they've got Jadon Sancho and Marco Reus playing in behind Erling Braut Haaland up front.
And there's been a goal for Porto in the first minute.
I've jammed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, there we go. Yep. It's 1-0.
Why did they pick this game?
I say shite.
Oh, whatever.
It's Mendy that scored for. Well, Mendy? I don't even remember.
My God, that is
Taremi scored for Porto there. There we go. That's my score prediction out the window early doors.
I'm just going to wing it and fuck it.
Anybody got Porto on their coons?
Can I clarify something just now? Sheriff 1-2, right? I by chance went to watch one of the old streams, right? And by chance came across who Effie is. There's nothing more to it. There's no drama here. So
See, like this is the thing. See, if you don't know stories, just don't comment.
Honestly, you'd think I know where he lives and what his shoe size is or what his bank account details are. I know nothing about the guy. I don't even know
He probably doesn't even have a bank account. He's probably only like 12. He's probably got like a savings account.
Not stirring shit that just isn't there.
I mean, that's why Archie Meldrum is no longer returning. He seems to think that there's an issue between an external party who is no longer associated with the stream. So if you want to stir shite, you can do it in your own time.
Aye.
And you'll be blocked.
Wow.
Pricks.
Wow.
I don't know, Stevie, I don't know about you, but I'm predicting, this is only going to be like a 1-0.
Yeah, I think it'll be tight. Probably going to go 1-1. France, I think, in the series will score for Sevilla. And I fancy Haaland to get a goal for Dortmund.
Just think that this is probably one of the boring games of the four that we've covered this week.
Yeah.
Anyway, for the first time in this stream, I'm gonna have a look at the comments.
I've already covered one.
No.
Oh dearie me.
Aye, but like some of these just are pricks, and you just deserve the time out.
What? You can't just call the whole stream pricks, man.
Except some of these.
Fraz, can't believe you've done that. Just as I thought, you sounded like be back in 5, just going to cry in the corner. Why ever comment I make? Every comment I make, you have to skip or don't read.
Oh, you've been clamped now.
Fuck off, Anthony. There's another person trying to stir shit.
So sometimes I just can't understand what you're trying to say, and I just leave it.
You should just enter these fucking streams to Britney Spears Toxic.
Very much.
That's apparently what we are, anyway. Like Christopher
It's
Haugen's
fine.
first language isn't even English, and he's still got better English than half the comments.
That's true. The harsh reality is true.
To be fair, we clarified with Christopher that in Norway they learn English when they're 5.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
So that's like well before us.
Yeah, we
was
started
it?
at 15.
I'm
Was it
still learning.
Giannis? Was it Giannis that asked the Dundee-related question that we said that we were going to talk about? When?
What's that?
Oh, I can't remember who exactly. No, it was Diamond Heady actually. He said, "Who would your 1, 2, and 3 be out of Darius Adamchuk, Georgian and Zadze, and Nacho Novo?"
Jesus. I have to put Adamchuk 3, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I didn't see him in the flesh. I'd say Nimzadze top, Nacho Novo second.
And Zadze was like a number 10 before like the cam position was developed.
It's unbelievable, man. Honestly.
Interesting stuff. What? Why is John just out of absolutely nowhere?
John's just offering out square goes.
It's fucking pricks.
Ah, he's a prick.
Wanka.
Also see that on the Sevilla shirt they've got a sleeve patch for winning the Europa League 6 times. Do you notice that, Stevie?
1-0 to Sevilla!
Spoiler alert, you're like a second ahead of me.
Right, I'll hold it, at least now we know that.
Oh, eh!
I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck scored. Hold on.
Is it in the series?
No, it's not.
Fucking goalkeeper's just taking a
It's
drink.
Suso. The ball finds its way in the edge of the box and has a strike. And it deflects off, I think it was a Kanji, and it sends the goalkeeper the wrong way.
For
Was
one
that
goal.
Cecil Santana?
Yeah, it's the one that used to play with Liverpool.
Hearts as well?
No.
It's Suso.
No.
That takes a massive deflection there. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes down as an own goal.
Oh, it's Hummels. Hummels that deflected off.
It hits off 2 of them actually, to be fair.
Yep.
Oh, we've already got a goal in each game after a bit.
Aye,
What a game! So glad we picked this!
Whoever has Suso first goal score is going to be raging. I think it's going to go down as an own goal.
I don't know, I think they'll give him it because it was on target, was it not?
That's
No,
fine,
just-
Sheriff. That's fine, Sheriff. Thanks for. Yeah, the thing is, it's difficult to know whether somebody's actually been serious in a comment or not.
Mhm.
Like, you don't know if they're like writing at you, fucking stalking bastard, or whether it's just like, you stalking bastard. So
No Goggsy Susu's not that good. My bad. Who here is the best basketball player?
Wheelchair basketball.
Stevie plays for Team GB Paralympic basketball team. So Stevie,
Yep.
baller.
Then you ever remember Slam Ball?
Yes.
Surely I can't be the only guy.
I remember the slammer, but not slam ball.
Slam
Slammer
Ball
was
amazing.
decent. I'm convinced that should be a real thing, Ross. Like, you know, they should go into like Berlin and they should have like a talent contest, and whoever wins should get released.
That's it. Whoever gets cheered the most gets let free.
Would you? No, you wouldn't have children in like a real prison. But do you remember like speaking of basketball? Do you remember the film? What was it called again? That Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan was in.
Space Jam.
That's the one. Space Jam.
They're making another one.
With Michael Jordan or like LeBron James or?
I think it's LeBron James, isn't it?
LeBron James.
So it's so weird seeing Pirlo as a manager.
He's such an elegant looking man as well. I've seen him, you know, with the suit.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Are
We're getting old.
Are they making another Space Jam, or are they making another film like Space Jam?
No, it's another Space Jam.
Really?
Yep.
News to me.
You know,
That reminds me of when I think it was like Doogie Vipon was speaking to Walter Smith on when the excuse is like we're gonna sign we're in the transfer window. Walter Smith obviously being the Scotland manager at the time, so we're in the transfer window to get Ronaldinho and Shevchenko. Doogie Vipon's like, really? And that's who you reminded me of there.
That's exactly what sketch I was thinking of as well when you said it.
No.
Great. Bugs Bunny past the Mike Supporters Club.
Doogie Vipon's a brilliant drummer. I don't know if you've ever seen him in Deacon Blue. He's a really good drummer.
Nah, I've seen him in a chippy in Bridge of Allen, but
I've seen him about here a few times as well, actually. He gets about.
He used to be in Deacon Blue, didn't he?
Yeah, he's actually a really, really good drummer.
He's performing at New Year on that. I can't remember if it was a Beauty One or
the Hogmanay show.
Is it like back onto the Pirlo being a manager thing? That's when you know you're getting old. Is when like players that you like watch when you were like a younger man.
That sounds like Punk Chef. He said that on a stream once.
Like Steven Gerrard, obviously, like big Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan, and watching him at Rangers, you know, as a manager, just feels still a bit weird to me. But obviously, it's normal transition.
I don't know how much truth there is in this, but I read that Thierry Henry's meant to be getting the Bournemouth job.
I read that, and I was like, what?
What? Yeah. It was a big newspaper as well. It was like the Mirror or something. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, I see that as well, mate. You aren't the only one.
What?
that movie quotes sports enhancers. Yes, because water.
Nobody seems to have cottoned on to this. What?
Does anybody know where this is from?
Yeah, nobody ever seems to say where it's from. Come on, think about it.
Like, we'll give you up until like say 5:30 and then we'll review. Because it's been quite recurring, Ross, actually.
Yeah,
I've definitely heard that.
So many times
on stream,
and no one's ever done it.
I've definitely heard that. I just cannot remember where for the life.
Sup, player? I'm here for your daughter. And he like throws the like collar. What? And it's like, what's up, Bumpty? And he's like, that ain't Bumpty, that's my wife. What?
What a film, man.
There we go.
Ah.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
What?
Bumpty's like the B-Tech Mr. T.
What's Grown Ups 2 again? Is that...
There's only the
Adam Sandler?
But it's basically when like they all move like back to the town that they all grew up in.
And the guy from Con Air as well. I can't mind what his name is.
Not Nicolas Cage.
No, he's not. Well, he's one of the main characters in Con Air. He's the creepy one on Con Air, the one that gets locked up in several cages. I can't mind what the guy's name is. He's quite famous as well. It's a bit embarrassing, but
Steve
I don't know.
Oh, it might be Steve Buscemi.
I'd need to Google this one.
Oh, come on, you seen that for us?
It's Steve Buscemi. Yeah, I
Right.
did see that.
Can they touch him, man?
Hello, Adam. 1997.
Yeah.
Just finished moving. That's how I've not been on for a bit. That's fine, mate.
All the best in your new gaff.
Yeah, Sheriff, he plays that he dresses up as like a rapper for that party and he's like 60.
And
Was
his wife's got a crush on, had a childhood crush on Lenny, Adam Sandler's character.
Aye, and Stone Cold's in it as well, is he not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Becky's ballet teacher's boyfriend or husband.
I need to watch Grown Ups 2 again. Or even the first one to jog my memory.
The first one's good because that's Steve Buscemi. Like he goes on a zip line, and he ends up crashing or something like that, and he's like paralyzed like that.
Have you seen this comment?
Wiley, that's it. Wiley, that's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Good to see my wheelchair's got my back as always.
Stevie Rampage for night trips.
Aye, because he's paralyzed like that, and then like they were like, "Was the field goal good?" All right, aye. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. I have seen it before. Yeah.
It was like the first one was really good. The sequel was quite solid as well.
Yeah.
Even though it goes from like the 5 of them on the first one to just 4 of them because they couldn't get Rob Schneider because he was working on something else.
What?
What's up, player? It's like, Ben Dan, I think I got some in my teeth. It's like, I don't even get that.
What?
Tell you what, see for the first 15 minutes, Sevilla look quite comfortable, right? But anytime Sancho gets on the ball, it looks like he can make something happen.
Juve have actually been, since the first minute when they conceded, they've actually had pretty much all the ball.
Mm-hmm. Porto had a corner, but that was pretty much all they've done. Oof, that's an awful cross.
Sancho is making the happening.
Offside.
Oh, there we go. Dynamite Headies came out with it again.
Fucking hell, Gavin Ray's incorporated into the equation now.
I said earlier on, I can't really rate Darius Ajamchuk, so it was before I started going. So I have to put him 4. It would be Nimzadze, Novo, Gavin Ray, Adamchuk. That would be mine.
Gavin Ray.
Gavin Ray would have been so much better if he never got a bad injury, man.
I think he would have been at Rangers for like forever and a day if he hadn't.
He did well down Bristol, did you know? He did quite well.
Yeah. That was the thing. I remember he said with Cy Ferry, he was like, that was the thing. I only had one bad injury in my career, and that was at Rangers. Like, other than that, I was injury free.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for 1 minute that he had a bad career. Far from it, but he could have had a fantastic career, I think. He was brilliant. I remember him busting onto the scene and he was just fantastic.
My first Scotland game against the Faroe Islands, he was starting. And I tell you another former Dundee player, no disrespect to Dundee United, because I don't think that was the height that he wanted to hit. But Lee Wilkie could have had a brilliant career if he hadn't had persistent injuries.
Yeah.
Aye, Lee Wilkie was class when they came through.
It's a bit shitty.
Was that the 6-0 game or was it the game before that we won 3-1?
We won 3-1 in that same campaign, and then we won 1-0. I remember the 1-0 at Hampden, and then it was 6-0 in Amsterdam, and that was actually, I think that was Lee Wilkie's last game for the national team.
It was a bit shitty the way he left Dundee, though. It's a very sour taste in Dundee fans' mouths, considering he was a Dundee boy as well.
It's a great ball as well. Just needs a wee fuck on. Adam Holzek has just won the Europa League. Who's Adam Holzek?
Hosek. He's like a young upcoming Czech boy. Brilliant.
Alright.
He's a wunderkind. Oh, what? Oh, man. Wow.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Get fucked! Get absolutely fucked!
What's going on?
Get absolutely fucked! What a goal!
What
That
a
is.
goal for Dortmund. Unbelievable. One each. That's a great strike.
I can actually understand him not wanting to hold back, like talking about that. That was actually fucking fuck me.
Superb. I've got both teams to score. Come on.
Is that the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I throw in Erling Haaland, like holds it up for a wee bit, runs with it, and then he just gets acres of space, takes the touch, bosh, get fucked. Champions League is
Get absolutely fucked.
Jimmy Cahill, get fucked, get absolutely fucked. I don't think Erling Haaland could believe it. Fuck, you know.
What?
That was some shite.
What a goal.
Champions League is back, baby. There we go. Mahmoud Dahoud.
Mohammed.
So that's another defeat for Derek McInnes tonight as well. I know you have probably covered it already, but
That's it's also 6 games without actually scoring as well, Ross.
yeah, could be curtains for old Delt.
That's what I think about
I know.
Holzek, yeah, he's only 18. I'd recommend getting him, Gogsy. Like,
that. Yep.
Well, keep an eye out. What club is he at?
Sparta Prague.
Sparta Prague. Excellent.
Get it, Mick. Somebody said in the last team if they don't get European football, that could probably be it.
I think it's it anyway. They might they might give him to the end of the season, but I think that's it anyway. End of season, regardless of what happens now. I think he'll walk.
If he wants any pride
Yeah.
in what he's done,
To be honest with you, an English team will be quick enough to offer him something if something comes up there.
I think it'd be like a wee 6-month break maybe, and then
I
straight back
think
into management,
I think he might. Yeah, I don't know. He's got a year left at the end of the season. I think they might come to some sort of settlement between the clubs, and he can just go early.
Fraz, how many seconds are you on so I know how long to hold it for?
What's the
21,
result for
30.
what a result for Queen of the South?
4
by the way.
seconds, 4 5 seconds right there.
not
That's
like
some
life
result for
signing.
Queen of the South.
Robbie B will be bouncing after Waz. I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, it really pushes Queen of the South up the table, where it kind of like pushes Queen of the South further down. I mean, the points, Hearts 37, Wraith 24, Dunfermline 24, Dundee 20, Queen of the South 18, Ayr United 17, Greenock 17, Arbroath 15, Inverness 14, and then Alloa 12. So,
Inverness shouldn't be that low down.
Oh! Juventus trying to play it from the back is not working at all.
I know, they've been caught out a couple of times already.
That was a good wee chance on the break for Dortmund there, but just
Did you just see that
on the end of the cross?
there, right?
Was that Roscoe?
You saw that deflected shot there, right?
Yeah. I thought it was in.
That's what I was about to say, John. Dundee play Queen of the South on Saturday, so it's going to be a big game, 4th versus 5th.
I think the game will actually go ahead now because there's been a lot of meltage going on. So
Melting!
Oof.
You absolute melt.
Yeah, fan
that's a big baby.
Iconic.
Oh, yeah, my cash out's doubled. Fantastic.
Kanji's on the ground here. Way!
Stevie, get it.
Stevie, stand up. Stevie, stand up.
stand up, if you...
If you can't stand up, stand up.
BRB boys going to hell.
Oh. You seen that? If I'm talking about only an excuse again, have you seen that Brendan Rodgers thing? Where it's like, I nearly threw up over them again. It's like, get the
The Brendan Rodgers album. Brilliant, man.
Charlie and the Wolf Boys.
It's like songs about his favorite player, Musa Dembele. Musa, get him. I'm good, Greg. How are you, mate?
Sit down if you can't stand up. Oh, brilliant.
What? Join the Stevie fan page is previously Effie.
I'm not gonna go and find out. Put it that way.
Stand up for the Pastor Mike. Stand up.
See people start singing that and they I'm getting him.
Sorry, boys, it's a no can do for me.
I'm always left out. First this, then the fucking Macarena. Dum, dum, dum.
No, that's it. Lay your head next to mine on the sunbed. Oh, that's quality. I'd forgotten about that. Like, I know only the excuse has been shit for like the last 6 years, but there was bits and pieces out of that 6 years that were quite good.
I was just waiting and Gogs are going.
The David Heyman one as well, where he just keeps drinking whiskey. Whiskey. I'm David Damon.
David Damon.
See, whiskey. It's the bollocks, by the way.
We knock there.
I can tell that you're fun at parties, shit, Effie.
It's that one where they're like, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to decide the next chairman of Rangers, and they put on the musical chair music.
It's the guy that hits like the top, like the seat, and he goes.
Yeah, that's a good topic, Greg. Tyson Fury will batter Anthony Joshua.
Go there. You seen that, Fred?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. It was a great ball played through by Sancho. Just dinked it over the defence, and Haaland just slides it into the net. 2-1 to Dortmund.
I'd like to retract my statement. I think this is going to be a 4-goal each conclusion.
4-goal for them, mate.
Oh, look at Haaland, man. Fucking cunt. I mean, I've no doubt that he's a great footballer. Fucking love Robert Lewandowski better, but...
between the two. Beautiful.
A beautiful human
Did you
being.
see that foul there? Shoulder to shoulder, the guy gets chucked on the floor. So what did he do? He just holds the ball, and then he gets the foul. He gets like fouled against him because he's handballed it, and then kicks the ball away. What a fucking idiot!
Yo.
See that ref from last night's getting screwed for squaring up to the player.
That was scenes, wasn't it? And then the day, what they done the day, Ipswich supporters went and started a fire to England.
I know.
Look at the face on that, by the way.
Goodness me.
Wouldn't they fuck with him? I tell you.
He's probably like a steroid junkie or something.
You know things are bad when players are like pushing the ref away from the fight. And then it's funny because he's like, he realised that he has like a couple of seconds where he's like, shit, and he just gets out a yellow card.
Whoa, hey! I've got the cards. Remember that.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I just fucking put on my phone my neck sneezing there, man. Your head next to mine.
Stevie, who's your bet going?
Oh, the bet's fucked, mate. Because Josh Meyer didn't score. Prick. I'd just be waiting. I'd just be waiting.
We should have a prick list.
I'd just be waiting on Raheem Sterling to score for 500 quid, you know. That's what I'd be waiting on.
I've got
Raheem.
I need another corner in the first half for the Porto Juventus game, and then that's fine for the first half. I've got both teams to score over 2.5 goals, 3 corners each team, and 10 booking points each team in Sevilla, Dortmund.
Ooh, aye.
Aye, Musa. Help me through the day.
It's funny, he's like properly dressed up in like a farmer get-up, like he's like melee boots and
I
that.
nearly threw a muffler, older John McGinn.
RIP in the chat for Brentford QPR have equalised.
Yes.
Rest in paradise.
What's the City squad? I don't know.
It's 0-0.
Oh well. There we go.
21 match. Fulham and Burnley drew earlier.
I won each.
Yana Sportvic says, if I had a trick list, would that no be endless? Endless.
You got it. Top of the list.
Hello, Matthew Duff. How's it going, mate?
Cards is what you play cards with. It's still
What?
quite.
Juventus playing it out from the back. That screwed them for the first goal. I've just seen it back there.
I know.
Do you want to know something, Ross? I heard that Andrea Pirlo took inspiration from Neil McCann.
Neil McCann, I know. We used to work for Neil McCann.
Does anybody know that? I know Buffon obviously re-signed with Juve, but does he get a game?
Well, it's Chesney in the goal, isn't it?
Aye, but like, does Buffon
I think
play in
in the
like
league.
like the cup games or that?
I don't know.
Gianluigi Buffon.
Aye, Buffon. That's it, I'm a stalker now. Mr. Matt, you don't even have a first name now.
You're just Mister.
Aye. Did you, Sheriff? Yeah, it's quite good. I've only got about, I think it's about 30 stickers to get, so it's good fun. Any of you's got that, by the way?
Nope.
No.
No, it's quality.
I do not.
Ross, I am 24 years old.
God, you all said you were getting it.
We did that just so you'd buy it, mate.
I'm to be honest, mate,
You did it, getting
I've enjoyed having it, to be honest.
Nah, I was going to get it. I just kind of walk up the shops.
Right.
I've just forgot my mom. I've just forgot to tell my mom to get me. No, because it's a bit embarrassing at 27 going, Mum, can you buy me the new sticker book?
Starter pack, aye, get me starter pack.
I used to love collecting the SPL ones. I used to get a packet like every time that I finished school.
Yeah. Aye, when Dundee were in it, yeah.
I remember getting the Jim Duffy sticker. I was fucking buzzing. Or the shiny, you got the
have
badge.
signatures on it.
The what?
They used to have the players' signatures on them.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
good
it was
ones.
1 year.
I miss the stickers. Panini.
Oh,
You just caught the 2014 ones? Not anymore, mate. Consider it was 7 years ago.
by the way, what?
Oh, what a shot.
What? Did you see the wee flick in the middle?
Yeah.
And then a great through ball to Haaland, and he's trying to rifle it. It's going top into the roof of the net, but good save with the goalkeeper.
His old sport gloves.
Gogsy, you look chin, son. A couple of tins of soup post. So
Can I ask something, Gogsy? Why did you wear your Porto top last night? Why didn't you wear it tonight?
I said that earlier.
I didn't even realise Porto were playing tonight, mate, until this morning. Like,
Baby shark, baby. We'll probably do that on the night out. We'll get so mangled, we'll start singing baby shark.
If you do that, I'm fucking leaving these.
Sorry.
Just because I can't do baby shark either.
Ah, fuck, what can you do?
Scarecrow.
What is it you've got against me, Mr. Mac? You fucking bellend.
Can you stamp your feet at least, Stevie? Can you do that?
Aye.
There we go.
That's that subby for Juventus.
Juventus. Oh, another audacious shot.
I don't know, but
Fucking wish I could break dance, Sean.
you seen the I think it was on Open Goal where they're talking about Rocco Quinn. If anybody's heard of Rocco Quinn, apparently he's like a nutter off the pitch, and Cy Ferry was saying like, see when Shouter for Detroit comes on, I'm gonna clear this fucking place. apparently when it came on, he just stood there nodding his head.
Wasn't he at Ross County?
Yeah. I think he was at St Johnstone as well.
Rocco Quinn.
Yeah.
Some bizarre reason, I always thought that was just Paul Quinn with a cool nickname.
Paul Quinn.
I have no idea why, but...
Yeah, John, I think it was when Cy Ferry and Rocco Quinn were at Celtic together.
I rewatched the Paul McGowan one. And like it's like Paul McGowan and Cy Ferry, of course, they were in the youth teams, and then he's like, tell him about the story that when you got chased out of Barrowfield.
It's funny. It's like, you'll be used to this self-isolation with being in the jail and that.
and then it's like, too soon.
Oh, it's so funny.
Paul McGowan's laugh's an infectious one. Did you ever notice that?
He played for Celtic, then went on loan to Kilmarnock, St Johnstone and Livingston before making permanent moves to Hattlanackies, Queen of the South, Ross County for 5 years, then St Mirren.
Aye.
What a guy. Queen of the South is the visitors to Dens Park on Saturday, Greg.
As if they can sort their fucking pitch out.
Can guarantee if we weren't in lockdown, us two, me and Ross, would be on the sesh with Robbie B.
Aye.
That's the only reason I hope that we don't get promoted and Queen of the South stay up.
Tell you what, this has been a good game.
Oh, fucking hell, that was nearly in there.
I don't know how much open goal stuff everybody's watched, but like, what's your favourite interview? I think mine's is definitely, and it's quite a surprising one. Kevin McDonald, ex-Dundee player, now of Fulham and Burnley, and he was surprisingly really, really good on it.
I thought the Paul Lambert one was pretty good.
Yeah, Paul Lambert one was quite good. Yeah,
It's funny, he got the Champions League medal. He goes, get it, and then he's like, you want me to get it?
I like the Jamie Carragher one.
I would know in the house. He's just looking at it. Look at this side.
You can just tell Slaney can't believe he's there.
No. I think, to be honest, open goal, it gets quite a bit of abuse online. I really enjoy it. I really like it.
We need to watch an episode and make a drinking game every time Paul Slane says sigh.
Yeah, we'd all be fucking mangled.
It's very similar to Paul McGowan. What?
Every time he says sigh.
It's very similar to Paul McGowan. Sai, he's a great professional. I tell you what, Sai, off the park, he's an even better guy, Sai.
I know, it's like, it's not been great for Paul the Trim.
It's just the recurring gag of Slaney lives by Paul the Trim.
It's like what does he eat? What does he eat? Madrasai.
Well, QPR are beating Brentford.
Oh, that's a good question, Sheffy. What's my favourite open goal story? One of them, like Aidan McGeady was talking about it.
Yep.
And then
I get what I was gonna say.
he was like, the gaffer was doing his team talking and he was just drawing on the board and that. And then he turns around and goes, Aidan, you done something with your hair? And he goes,
It's like,
he goes-
"Yeah, not this week."
and he goes, no, gaffer. He goes, all right, okay.
See the one
That's
with
so
Tom
Gordon
McGravis,
Smith.
one's a brilliant. Morning, Gordon. Morning, Gordon. That was good.
Time, Caddy, time.
We should get a twin turbo. I've been looking at it.
Oh God.
When the one I said,
the one with a pre-season or something, and Thomas Gravison is dying to see the Dark Knight.
Aye, the Batman movie, yeah.
Aye, and he just sits at the front with his popcorn. Apparently, it's the quietest he's been the full time he's been there. And apparently, a few days in training, he just used to run about going, "Why so serious, la? Why so serious?"
there's one that Paul Hartley tells it that he says that Thomas Gravison was nearly drowning Stephen Presley.
I don't know.
Stephen Presley goes in the
Oh, what a save by the keeper there from Porto.
Fucking Pilot Presley's got to kill him, man.
Overhead kick from Rabiot there, well saved. Sorry, carry on.
And then when there was one more Gordon's trying was giving him advice before the Old Firm game. He goes, Tommy, whatever you do, don't get involved with the ref. And as soon as he finished the sentence, and referee chaps the door, Thomas Gravison opens and goes, "Sorry, la, I'm not allowed to speak to you today," and then shuts the door.
I do something I could quite believe that as well.
Oh, brilliant. Fucking
Thomas
brilliant.
Gravison now lives in Las Vegas as a professional poker player.
Yeah, it's mental. He's just recently made a Twitter page. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but he's made a Twitter page and he said a few stories on there. And one of them was about Jonathan Woodgate at Real Madrid. It's like, did you ever hear about his debut at Real Madrid? He scored an own goal and got sent off. And apparently, like months in the making of his debut in that as well. But you need to go and give it a watch. It's quite good.
Oh, here's one. It was one that actually.
Gravison, he's on that film Goal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When him and Gavin Harris are in the lift and they take the towel away from Santiago Munoz and they push him out in the lobby. Oh, another story that I liked, it was actually Big Rab that was saying it. It was the day that Meadowbank were about to win the league. And he said that Jim Leishman pulls out this medal and he goes, "You want this. You want this medal. All yous want this medal. You want it. You want it. You want it. Yous all want this." And they went out and won like 4-5-0. And then they obviously won the league. And then they came back and it turned out the medal that Jim Leishman was showing them was a 5-a-side medal for the 70s.
Oh, right.
Brilliant.
I suppose so. Imagine like you're a professional footballer and you're cooked. Like I know you're not really working really that long hours in the grand scheme of things, but you are with each other as good as every day. So it's bound to be shit that goes on all the time.
Yep. I think in terms of open goal, I think they'll definitely have Thomas Gravison booked for the Hydro.
You think so?
Oh,
You think
100%.
he'll do it?
100%. I think they'll have him for the Hydro.
Yeah.
It'll be him or Sir Alex Ferguson or something. It'll be something mental.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Well, I have a funny feeling Robbie Williams might appear at it.
Aye, because he's been messaging Sloaney on Instagram.
Robbie Williams loves the show apparently.
See the good thing. See what the good thing about the show is. You actually you feel like oh fucking Haaland.
3-1. Erling Brute Haaland. They caught them on the counter attack. Just caught Sevilla in possession, and Marco Reus just slipped it to Haaland, and he's curled it into the bottom corner. 3-1.
3-1 away from home. Jesus.
Yep.
Good
Yeah.
call,
What would you think about PSG v Dortmund in the next round?
Dibs.
Mbappe versus Haaland.
Ooh, yeah.
Slack pass in the middle. Royce just
Very.
puts it to talent.
Please.
Aye, Mr. Mac, I've heard that who was it that told that story?
Is it Gary Locke?
Gary
Jim
Locke was
Jeffries?
really good, actually. Gary Locke was really good.
It might have been Jim Jeffries. It was what either Gary Locke or Jim Jeffries.
It was somebody had to go and congratulate him for winning it. It might have been Jim Jeffries actually.
I'm sure it was Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, I don't know if you have watched the videos recently. Sheriff mentioned it earlier. They've done like the open goal funniest stories, and the first one on the first part one was probably the best story I've heard, which was the Andy Halliday wind up Alan McGregor.
Oh,
balls were out on Sky Sports.
Brilliant.
And he said he changed his name to Walter Smith on Alan McGregor's phone, and he said, "I'm in Tenerife. I'll go to the training pitch tomorrow and shoot some half volleys in the air."
Alan McGregor was like, "Right, I'll be doing gaffer like that." Oh,
No way!
and he was shaking himself because he was pissed. Like, I'm going to go down there rough. What am I going to do?
I think Andy Halliday was a good guess, but I don't like him on the show permanently. I don't think he adds a lot for me.
I don't mind him. You were winding him up about Wally Gibson yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you see the one where it was Paul Hartley, and he was saying that, like, you know, Vladimir Romanov called me to this big fancy hotel in Edinburgh, and he sits down and he says to me, "Who do you think the next Hearts manager should be?" And he's like, How am I supposed to know that? Like you're the fucking owner here. And like he used to be saying about Graham Ricks, like Graham Ricks would come up to him, "How do you think the training's going? Do you think it's going all right?" And he's like, aye, it's good. Aye,
That's it. It's 1-0 Porto half time here.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say earlier, I just like it how it's like the fact that obviously it's players that you know, but like you feel like so invested and involved in it.
Yeah. I think they'd get a good interview out of Neil McCann if they got him on.
Oh, they would, definitely. McCann can just talk for days.
Yeah.
3-1 Dortmund half time.
I'd watch that on a loop.
To be fair, there's a lot of players they haven't managed to get on yet.
Definitely, I think there's still quite a few really good ones that they could get, like especially from the Old Firm. I still think there's a lot of Old Firm players that I even thought the Stephen Thompson one was good. It was just a bit at the start. It was like I asked you about Michael Stewart and you said to me, "Who's that? Ginger Pubes?" And he was like, Mikey was showing me this video of him. He's got like a punch bag in his basement. He was like punching it.
Oh, Silver Celtic. Good comment. We've already discussed it.
Yes, we have.
Watch this space. I'll not say any more than that, but watch this space.
Oh, baby.
Do you like water? What sort of fucking question's that?
I'm allergic.
What are you talking about? Haha.
No, great. I think I read something earlier on about that. Is that actually confirmed? Is it?
I heard I was actually Aaron's Snapchat that was he was upset about it. So
I don't have Aaron on Snapchat. So.
Oh, Man City winning.
See if it's Raheem Sterling, by the way. Ask what the fuck.
Phil Foden, the ball.
Joseph, yeah, Ali McCoist has been on open goal. He was one of the first.
He's been on it twice.
Yeah.
He done like a generic career one, and he done one talking about his Scotland career. Who's remember the Craig White story? When he was like, you know, the club had just went into administration and he was panicking, and then he said, "I'm going to phone Craig White," and then Craig White picks up, "Hello, Alistair," and he goes, and then he was like, "Yeah, right," and he goes, "How you doing?" He goes, "I think he's a bit of a shock. You know, I don't know what to think. Really, the club's just went into administration," and Craig White's like, "You know, a couple of more months with the tin hats, and we'll get through it." So like every time that everybody's feeling down, like I think my guys used to say to, like Ian Durant and Kenny McDowell, 10 hats now, boys. Put the 10 hats on. We'll get through it.
No, it's good. I think honestly, see if people haven't seen the Kevin McDonald interview, even if you're not like a Dundee fan or a Celtic when you like support Celtic or Rangers or whatever. It's one of the very few people that have been on that haven't been at Celtic and Rangers at some point during their career, you know. It's actually really, really good. I enjoyed it.
Still a current player as well.
Yeah. To be fair, I think he's semi-retired now. I was reading. He's not even in their 25-man Premier League squad, and he's coaching the kids, seemingly.
Disappointing. But Kev McDonald.
Good player. To be fair, Scott Robertson was outstanding for Dundee in that era as well.
Right, so going to Coupon Corner because my bet's still in very good shape. Yeah, the cash rate is currently at 21.58. I need a goal and 4 corners in the second half of Porto versus Juventus. And I need 1 Sevilla corner and a booking each in the Sevilla Dortmund for £82.
82 quid.
Nice.
Nice one.
Yeah. Nice one, brother.
No, I'd back that, Joseph. Adam McCloy's is a good pundit.
Hey.
Yeah,
Chris,
he's very, very good.
I like him on the commentary on BT as well. To be fair.
I miss the days of him being on FIFA.
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, it's alright.
It's a great match for an average-sized man.
He's
Good
a
to one.
he's a passionate football man, and he loves football.
Has anybody seen the film Ali McCoy's in it?
A shot of glory.
I think that's what it's called. It's been years since I've seen it, but it was the one where that made-up team makes the Scottish Cup final.
Kilnaki.
That's it.
Yeah, and
Man City.
Robert Duvall's in it.
Good film, that.
I don't think I have seen that.
Very, very good.
It's Kilnockie, and it's actually quite funny because Ali McCoist actually he's like the son-in-law of Robert Duvall's character, who's the manager of this Kilnockie. But prior to him coming to Kilnockie, he's actually a Celtic legend. So it's a wee bit different in that respect. His name's Jackie McQuillan. It's not. He doesn't play himself.
With the goal for Everton.
What's that film with Gerard Butler as the former footballer?
The Bounty Hunter.
A good one.
300.
This is Sparta.
Flag.
Greg, if you go to my latest video on my channel, that would answer your question.
They're not up in Aberdeen. Jeez, man.
Goodness me.
Sheep shagger.
Do you remember when? Going on what Joseph's saying? Do you remember when Andy Murray was buzzing that we'd qualified?
Yes, get in.
Get in.
I'd hate to be his neighbours.
It was pretty poor. The storyline wasn't that great.
I'm convinced that was like, that was part of the act, because Andy Murray obviously is perceived as this boring bastard. I'm convinced that was a part of the act.
I agree.
Yeah, had to be.
Yes, get in.
Get in.
Do you remember the one where is it Christmas and he's got his Christmas jumper on and he goes, "As you can see, I love Christmas." So he's just like, he's got like a mince pie.
Gosh, how disastrous is that goal at Juventus?
Shambles, mate.
How good is that? The hood goal, but man, Jesus.
Sexy.
It's an absolute shambles of a goal.
Even Haaland's goal, the first game.
I think this whoever scores first in the second half, could be an decision.
That is just,
Dortmund are just looking deadly on the counter though for us.
that is
Yeah.
a fucking disaster of a goal.
Christopher, I think it was like when he was very young, during the World Cup in Germany, he actually wore the Paraguay top at Wimbledon. Well, not when he was playing, but he wore the Paraguay top when he was training.
Brilliant.
And yeah, they asked him who they wanted to win the World Cup, and he said, anybody but England. I know that Kim's going to be disappointed with that, but oh well.
I met Judy Murray in Stirling train station once.
Judy. Jamie actually talked at one of your work conferences, and then I also got invited to a Q&A with Andy Murray and sat up the back listening to him spiel his pish. Like somebody said to him, Andy, what do you like on your sandwiches? And then he goes, I don't actually like sandwiches. I'm more of a baguette guy. I'm like, fuck off, Andy, you cunt, man.
Yeah, can you imagine having Andy Murray on the pass the mic? Andy Murray, what's happening at Paisley? It's 1-0.
He's looking at another screen. Get it.
They must be related in some form, Ramage and Andy Murray, I'm telling you.
What's happening at centre court, Andy? Rafa's just took the set. Novak's just won the game.
Did anyone take Brentford, by the way?
Did anybody take Novak to win by 2 clear matches?
Oh, brilliant.
Baguette is technically a sandwich, right? No?
To be fair, I'm kind of with him on that. I'd rather like a baguette than 2 slices of bread.
But the question specifically was, what do you like on your sandwich? Like,
It was about sandwiches! Any of you seen Gavin and Stacey?
Oh yeah, when the
When they're in the top, what sandwich would you be?
He's like, I likes the tuna, father.
That's Mark Petlo's show, Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Just the Welsh thing. Oh, good luck. That's racist!
That's racist! Gavin and Stacey.
Who's the best players I've ever watched live? For me, it's Patrick Clement.
The Wizards.
Fucking brilliant.
It's a very good question, actually. Like, you know, a lot of good players with Dundee, Nicky Riley.
Can it count as over one game for what they've done in their career, or a player that you've watched over the sustained period of time?
Does it have to be somebody that's played for your club, or can it be somebody you've watched physically live?
Or does it have to be like somebody specifically in that game, or just like the best player that you've seen, like
In general.
in general? Because I mean,
Because if it's in general, it has to be Lionel Messi for me.
like I seen Thierry Henry in his prime, David Villa in his prime. It's just
I've seen De
I tell you
Bruyne.
who's actually criminally underrated is that Sergio Busquets.
even though he died by the joint.
Yeah, he's actually a very, very good footballer.
Who was it that said that Busquets, like, you actually, like, it's more the stuff he doesn't do on the ball than the things that he does on it?
Positionally spot on.
Oh man, I hope to God Dundee get a keys in the playoff and fucking relegate them.
I don't think we're going to get in the playoffs. We just stop talking about that.
I know.
We can hope.
Dundee, when we've got games in hand, we don't have a good record.
No, like, okay, it's always like, you want to
It's
get the
always
points.
like, oh, if we win our 5 games in hand, we'll go such and such a position. It's never like if we lose all 5, then we'll end up not making the playoffs.
Any player that we've watched live,
Yeah,
I've
Lionel
got
Messi. For me.
I've got to put Zidane. I seen Zinedine Zidane live. Different. Just because I don't think you'll ever see a player like him again.
Zidane was just like, see, like Zidane's first touch. Fucking filth. It was like a ballerina, funnily enough.
Honestly.
I'm just watching the ballet advert for the Champions League there.
His last game for France. Oh,
What a way to go out, eh? What a way.
I know.
In
In the same game, did he not score a penalty as well in the same game?
Yeah.
Aye, Panenka didn't mind, and it just clipped the underside of the bar, and then went in.
2006 World Cup?
Do you know what PTM actually stands for? Yeah, it's pass the mic.
I think he's trying to bait you here, to be honest.
He's definitely trying to bait me, but it's pass the mic.
See,
Yeah. Greg, is that the boy Dest? Because if it is, he got ripped a fucking new one by Mbappe last night. And then claimed he was injured just so he stopped having to defend against him.
See, in terms of like individual performances, it pains me to say it, but remember when Lewandowski scored twice against Scotland?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
He was just unplayable that night.
Yeah.
I've also
I'm still raging at the guy that came on the pitch and
uh,
got time added on, which then allowed Lewandowski to score.
I've also seen a 70% match fit Sergio Aguero have a fantastic game. Because you remember he ran from his own half and he set up the goal but ran and then he got the goal back and tapped it in. And then I was to Lewis, I was he was brilliant today, and then Pep Guardiola came out in the press conference because he took him off right after the goal. And he goes, Sergio Aguero is he's not even fit. He's only 70% fit. And I was like, fuck me.
I think he's criminally underrated, Aguero.
He's always injured these days, that's a problem.
Oh, that goal by Dahoud's brilliant.
Dahoud.
I've seen that now.
Thomas Muller, I fucking love him, but I don't think he gets enough credit for what he does for Bayern.
Wrong Deuter.
I mean, just his space he creates. Well, that is his job. He's the spacing bit. It's pretty cool, actually.
Space Invader 15p crisp.
How do you British people say it? It's like a rainy night in Stoke. Stuttgart is not Stoke.
You had the Friday laugh like Kermit the Frog.
Morning.
Oh, that was it. It was morning. Morning.
That's the laugh is when remember it's actually Mats Hummels. He's got his cups of coffee and he drops them. And he goes ha ha.
What a guy, man! What a guy!
He just seems like the type of guy see Scott Brown off the park. You know, he's always laughing and joking, trying to be the banter merchant. But see, when it comes to an actual game, they're just switched on.
Yep.
I can imagine he's like that. Oh, Rakitic has been taken off. Stevie Barry.
Oh, he's having a stinker. He's had an absolute mare.
David Alba's leaving at the end of his Bayern contract.
Oh. Interesting.
It's because the boy Davis is taking his place, isn't he?
He's flames. He's just ridiculous. Scored on Monday night, but the pace on him, the roll runner, beep beep, the roll runner. When you think he's out of position, you hear the roll runner, beep beep.
God. Imagine taking David Alaba, who's probably one of the best left backs in the world, out of the team. It's mad. Just shows you how good the boy Davis is.
He's came out of nowhere as well. He's always been there at Bayern, but he's just emerged. And brilliant.
Was that PSG?
2-0 Porto.
What?
2-0 Porto. They're loving the start of half.
Damn.
Scored.
They've not even kicked off here.
Would you say that was on the... Did you say that's against the run of play? Because you were saying that Juve have been the better team since Porto scored.
But that's what I'm saying. Porto scored within the first minute of the first half and they scored within 20 seconds of the second half.
It's nice to see Juve doing their best impersonation in Motherwell, not starting halves.
Right,
Jesus
Stevie
Christ.
fan page is close to getting a ban here.
Who?
Aye, he's just taking the piss. Fuck that cunt. Okay. Going on a free from Germany.
Any more of that, and you will
Got
be
a
getting.
dollar bomb.
The
Fucking
Austria.
hell.
Good goal. Very, very well worked goal.
My cash out's got up to 27 quid.
Ronaldo's fucking raging.
What are you waiting on?
Hold on. Just, there we go. I am waiting on. 1 minute. Just gonna split my screen here.
I'm just reading one of the statuses on one of the still game groups. It came from an Irish guy, and he says, in Scotland, what's a Jakey? As in Pete the Jakey. Like,
Don't know why I heard it in an English accent. What's a Jakey?
what's a Jakey?
What's a Jakey? Fuck's sake.
And I'll
I can't do Northern Irish accent if it's well.
fucking Belfast.
Belfast.
Wow.
Fraz, by the way, I went and watched all the was it him or me things on the darts thing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched
yeah.
them all.
I like it was like the Gavin Price and the Van Gerwen one. It was like, they were talking about like their celebrations. He goes, he practices celebrations.
No, see, you want to learn how to throw better.
Uh-huh.
Go and watch the My Throw things.
Yeah,
My
man.
Throw, it's called.
Check out that. Yeah.
Juventus haven't smelled the espresso.
That German Price Van Gerwen one is they're talking about the celebration. It's like he fakes it. He fakes it.
He practices in the mirror. And then Gavin's like, no. But yeah, don't watch how Mensur Silovic throws a dart. That's
Oh
just-
no, don't.
To be there for
He's,
6 years.
he's actually got a groove in his barrel that he can put his thumb into so that he knows exactly where to hold it when it feels comfortable in his hand because he had dartitis.
I did hear that actually.
Stevie, in answer to your question, I'm just needing a yellow card each team in Sevilla versus Dortmund, as well as 4 corners in the second half of Porto versus Juventus, and that's it.
Which is quite
Okay.
plausible if Juventus want to get back in this game.
Yeah.
I'm like, see how you're trying to like obviously get a throw that suits you, Ross. I'm not being funny, but I could see you throwing like Melvin King, just the.
Here's one for you, right?
I can assure you I don't.
They done one with Simon Whitlock, and do you know he made the points on his darts? Do you know how we talk about how they absolutely destroy balls? Do you know
Sharpening them up before he...
Do you know what he said? Yeah, I made them myself at the Valentine's. He goes,
honestly, like, what
I'm
cracks
just
me up
gonna,
is
I'm
that,
just gonna image of Simon Whitlock and I fuck shit up my knees, mate. So good.
it cracks me up that that Tour Mates 2.0 is like, who's most likely to hit a 9 dart as the first question. Is like, really? My God.
He just doesn't seem like a darts type player, to be honest.
No. His voice doesn't suit him either. Like, it's weird. So it's funny that they're talking about their walk-ons and stuff. That Michael Smith was, I think it was on one of the, like, a show on Sky or something, that got voted the best walk-on of that's currently just now. And when they did the him and me thing, he didn't even vote for his own walk-on.
Who is him or me with again?
I think he did 2, and he didn't vote for his own one both times. I think one was Nathan Aspinall for Mr. Brightside, obviously.
Oh, that's a belter.
Yeah.
Just because of the way the crowd
Darryl
get.
Gurney's one's quite good.
I'd love to be. I was meant to be in Belfast for the Premier League, but I would love to be in Belfast for that, just for Darryl Gurney's walk on. I think that'd be brilliant, man.
Michael Smith, like Sharp and Dance is just a bit generic.
It's a bit bland. Big Hendo's walk-on's quality.
Oh man, what a guy.
When you
I
get the
love
ones
that.
that, like, obviously they back their own walk on. I mean, like, you know, it's Van Galen and Gavin Price. I mean, they're like, no, it's me. No chance.
I like it. I like James Wade's song. Thin Lizzy. Boys are back in town.
Oh,
The
yes.
goat.
There we go. There's a corner for Juventus.
Good save by Chesney there. That ball was moving.
Juventus.
A corner for Juventus, good save by Chesney. Used to it at different ends of the park.
That's a good shout, Vincent van der Voort.
Oh, it's the throw-in. Sorry, I'm way ahead.
Give it up.
Oh, sorry.
Like Casey and it's Casey and the Sunshine Club?
Sunshine Band.
Nah, the guy that's got the best walk on is it like a Chinese guy that walked on at the World Cup? You raise me up.
It's just funny because you can just see the cheerleaders like.
Mervyn King, man.
That's a good one.
When you've had a few pints and you think you're a pro.
When your dad challenges you at a game of darts. Dortmund are still looking a bit still as strong.
Yep. I agree.
Oh, they don't really have to do anything second half, do they?
They can go into cruise control, mate.
Well, how many goals is that we've seen in like over the 2 nights so far?
I've watched a 3-1 and a 4-1, so I've seen 9.
So
And then there's a 2-0.
13 goals in 4 nights. 4 games, sorry.
Yep.
Greg,
always happens with Champions League games, eh? Always
Greg,
does.
it's you raise me up.
Yeah.
He just comes out and he's
Oh, good save. Oh, nearly 3-0.
I love the Champions League saves.
Joseph, bits and pieces, but it's not really my favourite. No, I haven't listened. Bits and pieces is something else. I've listened to bits and pieces of The Prodigy, but I'm not a big fan. Bits and pieces is a GBX thing.
Oh, brilliant.
Listening to bits and pieces, that was the Prodigy, was it though?
I remember Rapid Ricky Evans used to come out of Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, do Mommy Shark.
I remember
Ricky Evans has won nothing, eh?
I remember Human by Coldplay.
Mm-hmm.
Iconic.
Oh man, brilliant.
No,
As long as you win the general knowledge is all I'm saying.
Maybe Ricky Evans should slow down a little bit so he might actually win something, you know?
I know. It just always fucks him on the doubles.
And then you get players that are like attracted to the doubles. Like, I mean, Gavin Price against Gary in the World was just.
That was a fucking joke.
I know.
That was an absolute piss.
Well, Johnny Clayton in the semi-final. Yeah, to like the highest recorded doubles success rate out of.
Fucking disgusting.
Has anyone watched the Vikings and the best series on Netflix? No, I've not.
Was it the final? I can't remember. Was it the final or the
That's a
semi-final?
lovely ball. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Ross McCormack's asking, do you think that Barcelona will
No,
go
No chance.
2-1.
Also-
Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe scored another hat.
Not a Cuddy.
Cuddy in the wind.
Put it in the box.
Looks like Sevilla are making a triple sub.
Wow. That right, Joseph? Aye.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Did you? Aye?
Did you? Aye.
Suso Santana.
Suso Satanta.
Was that the guy that played in that 5-1 cup final?
Aye.
Yeah, he'd have been around that time.
That's it. To be fair, that's another open goal thing. James McPake's interview was about 2.5 hours, and he talks quite extensively about that cup final.
I like that one as well, James McPake. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Aye, McPake's good.
It was good because he talked about Dundee for a good 50 minutes of it. Because usually what happens is they speak about Rangers and Celtic for loads of it, and then they only get maybe 5-10 minutes at either end of the interview to talk about other clubs they've played for. But for James McPake, he talked about Dundee for a good 50 minutes.
He even touched on like the managerial bit and all.
Yeah.
So, McPake's a good egg. I mean,
Aye.
he's kind of like he's not even a Dundee man, but like just his passion for the club. Like,
Well, that's because they stuck by him through his injury. That's why.
Look at Devil Dog thinking we're AFTV, trying to fucking, as if we're going to say that.
You dickhead.
You dick. Ooh,
Yeah, we saw that today. Good to see Barney back.
Yep. Bye away.
Be interesting to see what he actually does, because the last tournament he played, he was fucking awful.
It's intriguing.
Was it the last World Championships?
I wonder if Phil Taylor will have a go next year, Ross.
Nah, Phil Taylor's finished. No way.
He's no finished. He's only 65.
Phil Taylor's done. He's made more than enough money. So's Barney, I suppose, but Phil Taylor doesn't have anything to go back for. Barney is a point to prove.
Barney is a dinosaur.
That's what he comes out to, obviously, do you know?
Is that actual?
He comes out to Eye the Tiger by Survivor.
Oh, chance missed.
Do you remember? Did
you Porto or Juventus?
Did you see his last walk? Well, not his last, but the one in Rotterdam.
Yeah, unbelievable.
The Dutch actually love the darts.
Yeah.
If I was a darts player, I would come on stage like Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. Doing for the ceiling.
Oh, for the fucking ceiling.
Aye.
Just lowered into your wheelchair.
I'm ready, boys.
What me doing, boys? Just out there.
I fancy a game of cards.
Are you the dealer,
Joe.
Are you the dealer, Winston? You got a problem. Why should I get my cards down? Alright. Great episode.
Juventus playing out from the back again. Very dangerous.
Hey, what for Neil McCann? It works for you, right?
Well, it hasn't worked for Juve all night.
All night long.
The reason why they're 2 scud down.
I don't even know. I think like this game's just got a case of like, it's not like that Sevilla have been shite. I think it's just Dortmund's counter-attacking ability has just been so strong. I wasn't expecting them to come out so strong because I mean they've been shite in the Bundesliga.
It was a great reaction to going a goal down.
Juve have had so much of the ball in this game, and they've done nothing with it. They've done absolutely nothing. They've not even created
Ronaldo playing.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's done nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Ronaldo's just been posted missing most of the game.
It's all this crap about how Messi, he's finished, blah blah blah. I think Ronaldo's as good as finished as well. Like,
it's the new generation coming through, isn't it?
Mbappe streets ahead of the pair of them at the moment.
Mbappe, Haaland,
See when
Foden, I'd put Foden in that bracket soon. I'm telling you.
Foden's going to be a starter at the Euros for England.
See if fucking Kevin De Bruyne wasn't injured so much, he would be talked about in the brackets of Messi and Ronaldo as well.
Aye.
Kevin De Bruyne is just a creatively gifted player.
It's just because he's injured all the time at the moment for some reason.
I tell you another one that see when he was at Barcelona, he was very disappointing in the sense that instead of like coming out and being in his own light, he actually went into Messi's shadow a wee bit. Neymar, and he actually left Barcelona to go and be his own person, and now he's in Mbappe's shadow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if Neymar was a decent player, he would have had a Ballon d'Or to his name by now. But
yeah. Neymar's a bit overrated for me.
I've always thought that. I'd agree. Yeah.
I'd still take him at Motherwell though.
Good on Gogsy. You got the whole crowd laughing. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You just can't see my face. Hello. Welcome.
Can you see me now?
It's. I think Messi and Ronaldo. I think their time is well and truly done. The pair of them.
Ballon d'Or should have been won by Robert Lewandowski last.
Yeah.
I mean, he's another one that's just he's consistently been very good, and like he doesn't get. I don't think he gets the wider credit. He's starting to get it. He's starting to get it, but
yeah.
I'm actually just thinking of what I said earlier. I don't think we could need England midfield, Foden, Grealish. Nope. You're right.
Foden will definitely be a starter for them.
To be honest with you, I actually think at the moment Ronaldo's better than Messi. Messi's just I'm always been a Messi person, but like
fucking tidy
he's not interested, therefore he's not playing well.
That was such a bad pun.
Oh, I heard it, but I didn't even want to acknowledge it, to be honest.
Sorry, guys. Fuck's sake.
No, I've always been a Messi over Ronaldo kind of guy, but don't know. He's not interested anymore. Clearly playing for the money now.
No, I'd agree with you. I think, in my opinion, Ronaldo would get done as a better player, but because he actually managed to win something with Portugal.
I know, but what does that really prove, though? Like, Messi's won everything there is to win with Barcelona. And yeah, he's done nothing with Argentina, but he's won like everything with Barcelona.
Ronaldo was barely in that final anyway.
I know, but he's been everywhere and he's done.
He's also won the Nations League as well.
Okay.
I just think, I don't know, man. I prefer watching Messi though.
I preferred watching Messi 10 years ago.
Aye.
But he's declined quickly, put it that way. Tell you who's a joy to watch just now is Luis Suarez.
I've always seen Luis Suarez at Barcelona. He was another because Messi's presence was so strong at that point. Suarez done a lot of things that probably never got enough credit.
Yeah. Oh, good strike there. Don't know who it was. BANTER. A good strike from about 30 yards.
Yeah.
Just over the top.
Been a bit quiet this second half, hasn't it, for us?
That's been nice.
Superb. We're going to be doing it all in a oneer. 7, 8, and 9. So stay tuned for that.
Superb. I'm looking forward to watching them now because I've only seen some of Series 7, so I've got 8 and 9 to watch. I haven't seen it.
I've seen it all on a couple of occasions, but I actually maybe need to rewatch a wee bit of it because I can't. There's bits and pieces I need to remember for it.
Second half went flat.
Very. Can we get a wee fight on the go for Sevilla Dortmund and just get a booking each? That'd be nice.
There's a wee fight in the comments.
Not a fan of that. Yeah, I can never be bothered with Messi versus Ronaldo. Just doesn't interest me at all.
I think we just need to be grateful that we've seen the two of them.
Aye. Messi's the more naturally gifted, but Ronaldo's been coached a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Ronaldo had to work to be as good as he is.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's the trend product. Legends of the game need international success to achieve their greatness. So I take it, Joseph, that Johan Cruyff is a joke to you. You know, fucking George Best. I mean, these are two of the best players in their eras. Obviously, George Best never even went to a World Cup.
Any great Scottish player that's ever lived.
Exactly. Kenny Dalglish, am I a joke to you?
Dennis Law, is he a joke to you? Jimmy Johnson.
James McFadden.
Fraz Quandrel.
Oh, what an effort! Holy
I think you might have you've got your scrap at Dortmund, Gogsy. The wee scuffle coming here, there are going to be a few cards.
Porto have almost scored an absolute screamer. I don't know who it was, but he chipped it up for himself and managed to manufacture his own overhead kick, which was tipped over the bar.
Excellent. There's a corner coming.
That was a disappointment. Never let Ben and Stevie out. The referee just told everybody to fuck off.
You shot it, Gogsy.
Just went, fuck off.
It was Corona, funnily enough, that done it.
We dick. Go away.
Go to Spain. Never come.
You seen it yet, Gogsy?
Oh, yeah, that should be a yellow card there.
For what?
He's talking about the Sevilla game.
Gogsy, I'm convinced you're high.
Just,
You're doing a ramage watching a completely different game.
I've got both games on the same screen at the moment.
Alright, fair enough. It's one on the screen over there.
Gogsy, what's the Newcastle score?
I'll just check.
Hang on.
It's a goal kick, Borussia Dortmund.
Does anybody take Brentford on their coupon, by the way?
I added him.
Add that home.
What?
What? Sorry. What was that?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, sorry, guys. I thought I said it.
Thought I said that.
No, you did not.
I can't wait to. I've saved that video on my phone. I can't wait till 3 years from now. I haven't watched it for 2 years, and I just pick it up one day. I'm like, oh yeah, this video. I can't wait to do that.
My photos on my phone always says to me on this day. So for example, on this day I've got a photo from Firhill.
Yeah, good game that.
But I can imagine it's probably going to be the same as that video that you sent us. Yeah, boys, look what I've just found in the archives.
A year ago today, boys. A year ago today. Somebody took Brentford on the coupon, by the way.
Oh, superb. You missed a good one there, mate. You missed a good one.
Oh,
some shot that. Oh, some shot that. Oh, some shot that.
Can't even remember what stream it was now.
good save with the TV.
It was the same one as the St Mirren one. It was the same one.
It was the day that Motherwell played Celtic and I had to go off early because his goal froze.
It wasn't even last Saturday, it was the Saturday before that.
Yeah, it was what was it about? Half an hour in or something, 25 minutes in.
I just can't be I just can't wait to the night out that if we lost down in the
But make sure not to put that online, Gogsy, all right?
if we lost down on the same place on the night out, right, and then I'm just like chilling, trying to go to sleep, and I just hear Feroci's room. I thought I said that. And then just goes like a laugh at me.
That's what I said.
Did anyone take Brentford on that? No, because that Super Booster decided again. I did how this is go. Come on, Ramage.
What?
What?
I took them with he's like, did anybody take Brentford? And then like, he was like, I didn't. He was like, well. He's froze. 1-0 to Northern. He hasn't froze his blanket. No, they're not playing that with them. What was that?
Oh, brilliant. Good times.
Oh, that's a good. Well, it's not really a question, Gogsy, but maybe something that you want to address. Joseph's saying he'll miss past the night when everything goes back to normal.
Well, there's no such thing as normal now, so.
There's even when like things go back to normal, we wouldn't be going to Champions League.
It's a yellow card! Come on! Sorry.
Okay.
We wouldn't be going to Champions League games anyway, so I'd assume you'd keep it going, Gogsy, wouldn't you?
Oh, aye.
Yeah. So there you go.
One with a yellow card in it.
Aye.
That face.
Oh,
I was trying to hold it for France so that you could see it. What a save, man!
That was some save by the keeper. I thought I was destined for the back of the net.
See even when he saved it, France, I thought it was going like behind him and in.
Aye, it did look that way.
Did it hit the post and hit him in the back?
Aye, I hit off the post and then him.
Oh, that is... wait to see the look on the replay, mate. Oh my god.
It hits off the post, hits off his back and then hits the bar and then it goes wide.
Oh, wow, that's been highlighted the second half, definitely there.
Listen to this. Dortmund have only had 258 passes completed.
That just illustrates what we've been saying about the money.
I mean, I think it's just a movement.
Good save. Chesney's had so much to do tonight.
Superb. You're actually annoying now. Please stop.
Yeah. It's this. We've just said it's a stream where Motherwell played Celtic. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
From a week and a half ago.
Not the Saturday there.
Yeah.
But the Saturday before.
The last time Ramage was on a stream.
Aye, look for Ramage in the go through the videos and look for Ramage. It was the last one he was on. He must be the only person I know off the top of my head that I called them by their surname. Like Ramage.
There's a few people I speak to and that I know by their surname and that's it.
Oh, Ramage! What the fuck? Well.
I
don't want this going anywhere.
Enjoying yourself.
That's good.
Oh.
God. I Gogsy that people haven't seen for a while. A certain unlisted video.
Iconic.
All I need is a Sevilla yellow card for
Joseph, man.
80 quid. I need a Sevilla yellow card.
Joseph, you're starting to sound like Niall Kane here.
You're Niall Kane.
You need to calm down.
I know. I hope you're going to be on your best behaviour tonight, Mr. Coyle.
For the record, if anyone's wondering where the Niall Kane has been or is, he's been blocked.
I think you need to calm down.
Passlack is coming on for Guerrero.
Joseph, I don't know why you accepted Niall saying that to you in the comments. I would have told him to just fuck off.
I'd have sparked him, to be honest with you, Joseph. Fucked them up. It's 1-0.
That could be at the charity boxing event. Joseph Coyle versus Niall Kane.
Could be an interesting one. Fucking hell, the amount of folk have got FOMO, by the way, because they missed like Patter in previous streams.
Need to watch back.
I know.
You need to just watch every stream. You might hear the patter.
That's it for the whole stream.
I just think there's nuggets of like gold in every stream.
Aaron Ramsey just came on for Juventus.
Oh, he better no score. Someone usually dies.
Come on.
When is City playing their Champions League game? Next week. Next Wednesday, I think it is. Against Mock and Gladbach.
That'll be a good game, by the way.
Joseph's team.
Joseph will be all over it.
Hope they get pumped for you, Joseph.
Joseph, you got it about the gaffer leaving for Mönchengladbach.
All we're going to see in the comments is Tor. Fucking tore my hamstring. Ah, you bastard.
That comment, man.
Oh, fuck, you're laughing at me. Fuck off.
I'm laughing at the comment.
Fuck you, Joseph. I thought that was me there. Boo.
Let's add that to the scrapbook.
Wow.
That's quality.
Niall Kane keeps texting me, the weirdo. Wow.
Should be a chapter in your book, Fred.
Niall Kane contacts Joseph.
2-1 City. See if it's Raheem Sterling. Josh Maja's done me a fortune.
Mahrez, mate.
Thank you.
It's so funny. I saw so many memes of that guy. What was his name? Is it Charlie in the Sunderland Till I Die?
Oh, Charlie Methven.
Aye, there's so many memes of him recently because Josh Maja scored 2 the other night. Riyad Mahrez scored for Man City.
Josh Maja, he went to Bordeaux, didn't he?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yep. I was talking about Rangers getting him on loan last season in January.
Now he's at Fulham. Is that a permanent move?
Yeah, I think so.
And then he's better than Sunderland, I suppose.
That Charlie guy is so funny, but it's like we need to get the crowd going at the start of the game. You're not going to be able to do anything unless we get a better PA system.
and then they play like the Apprentice theme tune.
Aye, and then they're standing there and he puts it and he's just like.
And then he ends up telling the meeting of like 5 people that he knows like a top DJ in Ibiza.
Oh, brilliant, man.
Well, he's a fanny, man.
I know. He's funny. He made it worth watching, though.
Wait, he sat
imagine that was your football club, mate.
Oh, no, I can. It's so funny, though, when he's like, is it not like one of, I think it's the Checkatrade Trophy final, where he's sitting there, and he's like, fucking clear it! And his wife like, we can calm down.
What a prick. I also remember he's obsessed with like breaking the record attendance for a Boxing Day fixture.
That's right, yeah.
He kept going to that Claire like, what's the attendance? Handball, surely.
Come on. 10 minutes for a yellow card.
They've been all on their best behaviour.
I know.
You know that Erling Haaland kind of strikes me as like the Michael Van Gerwen type, you know, like when they talk and that, they're just very bland.
Yep.
Michael Van
Oh, I
Gerwen.
went for the bicycle. The what?
Michael Van Gerwen's not bland.
Oh, he's all over him there.
Dogs, that was like 3 years ago, mate.
Aye, well, the fucking thing keeps refreshing.
Okay.
That's a handball. It's a deliberate handball. It's a yellow card.
All the stats seem to be favouring it Sevilla.
It's actually, to be fair, that Sunderland to a die. It's actually a really good insight into how a big club kind of. So I haven't seen the Man City one.
I'm cashing out. Fuck it.
I did that last week. It was a bad. Gogs, I don't. Something's just happened. I don't know if he's going to book a guy for it.
You're kidding me, or I've just cashed it for 30 quid.
That would be a booking in my.
The Man City one was good, Ross. So was the Tottenham one actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. But they show is that Human Son and Lloris having a fight at half time.
Oh,
Yeah.
2-1 now. Maybe it's not consolation for Juventus, but that might be quite important. It's an away goal.
Yeah. Who scored that?
Chiesa.
Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, Greg, I think the Borussia Mönchengladbach manager's gone to Dortmund. Am I right in saying that? Or am I completely wrong?
That far behind, man.
Marco Rose, Borussia Mönchengladbach boss, opts to take Borussia Dortmund up.
Yeah, aye.
He's going to join at the start of the new season.
That Mourinho clip of listening to Sky Sports Sheriff's just said,
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
There's also Eric Dyer and Dele Alli have a wee bit of an argument, and then like Jose Mourinho, instead of telling them to shut up, just sits now next to Dele Alli. And he goes, everybody,
Oh my
just
God.
calm down.
What a chance for 2 each there. He was
Oh,
one-
3-2.
Oh, goal!
Oh, damn.
Who scored that for us? Do you know?
And the boy, I don't know, but it looks offside.
I think he's just on it.
The number 9, I think, is that Munir?
the guy that was cleaned through was offside there anyway. I think it's Morata, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he misses it from point blank, but he was offside anyway, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, Roscoe, that goal has only just been scored on my screen.
Was it?
I think it's Munir.
Far
Steven.
behind I am.
Minya, it's a free
You
kick.
would have
in.
had me to start with.
Munir's at the
I
back
didn't
post and
finish
he
it
just-
'cause it was,
He just hits it into the ground. 3-2 Dortmund.
Woofed.
Fucking 2 good games I've had, man. Brilliant.
No, it's always the same with the Champions League, eh? It's always the same.
Never a boring game.
Nah.
The champions.
Harry Kane's team talks were awful. I'd agree with that. Like, I mean, him trying to motivate, like, it's trying to get like.
And he's De Jong. Look, De Jong.
There we go.
They these are on, like, is it Amazon Prime, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I don't have Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
What a fantastic game of football.
Some game happening at the Ramon Sanchez Stadium.
Ooh,
Or maybe there's
Sevilla.
your maybe.
Kick.
Oh, is this going to be a booking? Oh, he's raging.
No, he
There's
needs
that
it for
Munir.
Sevilla. It
Ah,
needs to be a Sevilla booking.
No, it's fine. I've cashed out. I don't want to hear about it.
The guy that looks like Josh Peters fouled the boy there.
Demise.
Do you imagine this goes in?
So there's a lower league Josh Peters as well, is there not? Do you like it's at Queen's Park or something now? Striker.
It does.
Yes, yeah.
He was at Forfar and that. I remember him being at Forfar and stuff.
4-4. Imagine you take a 3-3 draw away from home, that'd be class. That's right over. That's woven.
Wow. That was fucking so bad.
Well over.
don't know why he's shot, to be honest, Fraser. That's probably a strong man. I know it's easy in hindsight, but
I know your name's not superb, so I can't take it seriously. But yeah, it was. I remember speaking to one of my family members, a Forfar fan. And he was saying that apparently he's like the worst footballer he's ever seen, but he just scored goals. So, yeah.
can't be that bad then.
Aye, but apparently, like, technically, he's fucking awful, seemingly.
I think he's at Albion Rovers, or still in Albion though.
Yeah, I'd have to Google that one, actually. He was linked with Dundee as well at one stage when he was banging them in for Forfar. But it was when
Here we go, it might be a clash.
Oh, guess what? I don't believe it, Goggsy. I think there's going to be a severe button.
There we go. Severe depression. Oh well.
There's a Stramash.
Stramash. He's at Elgin City now.
Yep, there's going to be the severe button. You could have had
Cue the music.
my boy.
Yeah, Oscar. Aye, well done. Well done, Gog.
Ross!
Yes.
It was me last week.
Remember the bit on Top Gear when they take the old ladies out in the car that they made, and then like, they're like singing like.
What's it? The horse show music.
Yeah.
I've just seen Mr. Max comment, Harry Kane eats Lego.
This is the James.
Fucking brilliant.
What's it called again? The horse show. And they're all like.
And then Richard Hammond installs like a big like air balloon at the back, and then it goes off. And then he's like, "I thought it'd be okay." He's like, "Why did you think it'd be okay?"
Hammond, you bleeding idiot!
And then they're like, and he's like, "What does that remind you of, ladies?" And he goes, "The bombs."
Aye, when they break that dog's squeaky toy underneath the brake. Honestly, Top Gear on BBC, like when the three of them were on it, was just brilliant.
Clarkson!
So he's taken in the serenity of Africa. We were woken up by a wild animal. It's a Clarkson!
You pillock. You, like, May always used to say either you pillock or you cock.
Aye. Oh, cock. It cracks me up when they glue the air conditioning and that. That's funny.
Sancho nearly scored that.
I remember I can't remember if it's Richard or James that they tamper with the CD player and it plays Genesis.
Is that one where they do is it
3 minutes added to it.
17-year-old drivers one, and they glue James May's volume up to full volume, and they get a remote for the stereo, and it's like this dubstep, and they're doing I think it's a noise challenge, and they have to get into their parents' house as quiet as they can, and James May manages to sneak in at last minute. They switch on the thing. It's a do.
Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, Gavin Swanky's at Arbroath now.
Yeah.
He's injured at the moment, I think.
Lovely, man. I think his toe, it's like his big toes like fractures or something.
No.
Oh, have you ever seen this? I think it's either it's Comic Relief does Ground Force, and it's the
Chance at a back stick for Sevilla there, but right to the goalkeeper. Sorry for that.
I just seen that.
No, can't say I've seen that.
It's like they do they're doing up Sir Steve Redgrave's garden, and then they've got
I have seen that. Yeah, I have seen that.
And then the digger ends up in the ditch.
I have seen that. Yeah.
It's like, does Sir Steve like rugby? Does anybody in Steve? Do you like rugby? Does anybody in Steve's family like rugby? And then they're putting up goalposts.
Oh man.
And then they hire the poles. I've also just seen that Dallas got a booking.
4
I've
minutes.
enjoyed this
added
game
on
better
time.
than last night.
4 minutes added on time, 2-1. It's not actually been a bad game either. Juventus have fair came into it the last 20 minutes or so here. And they're trying to sneak an equaliser to go with the advantage going into their home tie with 2 away goals.
I mean, Dortmund have got like this 3, but I don't think Sevilla are entirely out of this, to be honest.
No.
It's weird to see Sevilla in the Champions League and not the Europa League for a change.
They're like the Europa League kings. They're always in the Champions League group stages, and then they always finish third, and then end up winning the Europa League.
Yeah.
3-1 City there. I was about to say 3-1 Livingston.
That's a yellow card for Alexandro.
3-1 City. See if it's Raheem Sterling. Bolt.
Want me to tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh, you're okay there. I seen S and I was like, oh. What happened here, Stevie? There's a bit of a clash here.
There was just loads of free kick shouts, mate. And then the Dortmund player got fouled, but the referee hadn't gave it, and play continued for about 3 seconds. And then he blew his whistle for the free kick, and the Sevilla manager was just gone mental.
As you were.
Greg, to be honest, I don't know, mate. My English team's Arsenal, so I don't really care about Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Obviously.
Yikes.
Sevilla's rivals, Joseph, is Real Betis.
Betis.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Real Betis used to be a solid side back in the day.
Aye.
They're both.
That's still flying, or are they?
Not
Booking
too
for the Sevilla manager. I don't know if that would have counted goals, would it?
Nah,
It's a Sevilla booking.
La Liga. It's currently Atletico that are top of the table, but Sociedad are 5th.
I could Sociedad have been well up there all season, I think.
They're 7 points behind 4th though, and 2 points ahead of 6th.
And that's full time, 2-1 Porto. That's massive for them.
Full time here as well. 3-2 Dortmund.
Well, there's some argument going on at the end of the game here. I'm not sure what they're arguing about, right enough.
Yeah.
But
I think they're going to be an argument here. There's a boy in a suit, like marching up to the referee.
they're arguing about there should have been a penalty at the end on Ronaldo there, but game's over, so there's no way of doing it now.
Yes, there is.
Is there? All right.
Remember the game Man United Brighton?
Man U. Aye.
I love Man U.
Really?
And,
I didn't know that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I meant to ask you this. I was thinking about this the other day. See if like the referee's waiting for the ball to go out for a VAR call, right? What happens if the other team scores in between that time?
Then he has to go back to the original call.
Really? And then chalks the goal off?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
It'd be raging, eh?
It looks like it's over
before.
here. Looks like it's over.
Did you see what happened in the second Bundesliga when ball was whipped in and it was going out for a goal kick and the substitute stopped the ball?
That was years ago, though. That was like 2 years ago, that clip.
Was it?
Yeah, that's not a recent clip. That's like 2 years old, that clip.
I remember Paul Hartley done that. Yeah, we were playing Cali, and then the ball never went out of play, but then Paul Hartley caught it. I remember that. But that was
some wee guy for Porto there. He looks about 12, man. He's going up to Ronaldo. He's so happy to shake his hand.
Can I please have your shirt?
Oliver Jones said, "Oh, it's the first time someone's actually mentioned Rangers in tonight's stream."
Ban the cunt.
That's fine. It's fine. That's the next stream that we are covering. Antwerp versus Rangers tomorrow. But we're just gonna call it a night here because some of us have been on since 6 o'clock. So, but without further ado, I'd like to thank very much Roscoe
Cheers, Gogsy. Thanks for having us on, as always.
and Trisquandro
Be down.
and Stevie Wales.
Cheers.
And I've been your host, Skulks99, better wish you were. Thanks everyone in the chat for coming on for a very long evening. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Europa League action from 8 o'clock onwards. And drive safe, everyone.
Drive
Drive safe.
safe.